The Impossible Coconut Pie recipe is just so easy to make and so quick.
Okay, sometimes you just need a simple, quick, and easy dessert to make. So I'm making an impossible coconut pie that has no crust. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to spray a 9-inch pie pan. This recipe is just so simple. I'm going to add some eggs, just kind of beat those up a little bit. Put in my sugar. Now the original recipe called for Bisquick, but one day I didn't have any Bisquick and I thought, well, why wouldn't self-rising flour use? So I used some self-rising flour. Now you do want to use a wire whisk and not use an electric mixer. Let's add a little vanilla, 1½ teaspoon, 1½, whatever you happen to have. How much you like vanilla. Now this would have been even better probably if I'd had some coconut milk beverage or a can of coconut milk. That would have really made it a good coconut pie.
Now to make your coconut pie really real coconut pie, try using the unsweetened coconut milk or the coconut milk beverage.
And so the recipe called for 1/4 cup of melted butter, but since this is a coconut pie, I'm going to use coconut oil. Put that in there. And then add 2 cups of milk. Have this mixed in now. All I need to do is add my coconut. And it can be ½ a cup, whatever you happen to have. Add that to that. Just kind of fold that in. I'm ready to pour it into my pan. Now when you're baking, it's always good to put your pie pan on top of another pan, just so you're not trying to get your pot holders and get all that out and have your pot holder into your pie. I think I'm going to spray these edges a little more. It seems like it's kind of settled to the bottom. Just pour that in there. Oops. Okay, now I'm ready to put this in my oven. Bake it 30 to 35 minutes. I'm going to check it around 30, insert a knife, and make sure, and then when the knife comes out clean, I'll know it's done. Okay, I let this cook probably more like 37, 38 minutes and insert until my knife came out clean. And you can tell that it's a little brown, and this makes more like of a custard or a chess than it does like a regular meringue pie. Now I'm going to let this cool off enough that I can put it in the refrigerator, and then I need to refrigerate it at least 2 hours before I try to cut it. And then we'll come back and see how yummy it is. Okay, I took this out of the refrigerator. It's completely cool. It has, you can see it deflated. When you first take it out of the oven, it's real puffy, but then it deflates just like most any chess type pie would do. Now let's slice this and see how yummy it is. Okay, now just look how yummy that is, but to go even a step further, let's top it with some whipped cream. Of course, this could be whipped cream or Cool Whip, whatever kind of whipped topping you want to use. Now, I didn't have any chocolate chips to melt, but I bet I could have drizzled it with a little chocolate, and it would have tasted a lot like a Mounds bar. Or I could add some almonds to it, then it would have been an Almond Joy.
Now I would absolutely be lying if I said this was as good as my coconut meringue pie. And I will leave a video link, or here's the link that you can go to yourself. Homemade cooking is healthier, saves you money, and tastes great. Like, subscribe, and share so you don't miss any of these great recipes.